and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on the dope set of General Tires, it's SpeedFreaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody, Big Johnson. This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk. Strap in, Freak Nation! This is SpeedFreaks!
We already won. Where's the smoke at? Yeah.
Freak Nation, we are 2 for 2 and 2 for 2. Tyler Reddick, out of the gate, grabs number 1 and number 2. The second race of the year, he's your winner once again. And 2 big-time, badass races out of the gate for NASCAR. If Daytona and Atlanta doesn't get you jacked up for a little bit of road racing coming up in Coda, then just sit down and turn the dang thing off. Will you, Freak Nation? Coming up in the show, Alex Palou will be joining us in here. We're also going to hear from Jordan Vandergriff, who, funny car driver for John Force for 2026. But more importantly, we're going to hear from your NASCAR Cup Series winner from Atlanta, Tyler Reddick, will be in here. Carson Hocevar. We talked to him about the nickname that we gave Carson Hocevar.
And it's not Hurricane.
No.
The Hurricane nickname drives me nuts.
Yeah,
Where did that come from?
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Hurricane.
Hocevar will sit much better than Hurricane Hocevar.
Yeah, no.
Hocevar will be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Kristen Bell, as opposed to Christopher Bell, he's not real happy, or is he real happy with what Hocevar did to the rear end of his little Toyota?
If I had to guess, he's probably not too happy.
We'll hear from Christopher Bell.
There was a hole. He went for it. The hole disappeared.
Listen, I don't need to be a race car driver to know if you see an opening that by the time you react, that opening's gone, right?
By the time you react, it's too late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we... Okay, let me back up just a second. I'm a big fan of Carson Hocevar, or like we like to call him, Hocevar. I'm a big fan of the guy. I love the way he drives. Kind of out of control most of the time, all right? But why doesn't he catch grief? I'm not going to go at it out of the gate, but why doesn't he catch grief like some other drivers do? Most importantly, female drivers. Why doesn't Hocevar catch grief like other drivers do that pull stunts like that, Crasher?
You're trying to Natalie Decker, Carson Hocevar.
I don't want to do that because there a lot
That's
of
what
folks,
you just did.
I know
that's
did.
where you were going.
All right, Cole, go. Just go.
You said
he has
female.
the speed and talent to back it up.
Got it.
Boom.
All right. I'm going to let that settle because I don't want to argue it right now. Spent too much time talking about it last Wednesday for Horsepower Hump Day. Regardless, Hocevar will be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Atlanta, a hell of an entertaining race. Richard C. Suave dropped it out there in one of our text runs today that, why can't we Atlanta every freaking week? Bristol has become such a mediocre race to where Atlanta, in my eyes, has taken the mantle away from Bristol. And this is a perceived to be a super speedway track. It's not your bump and grind of a small track like Bristol or Martinsville, Crash.
Well, okay. Bristol last September was phenomenal, but I don't think Bristol has been the Bristol of old for about a decade, if not more. So has it replaced Bristol? Well, Bristol's already been replaced. By what? I'm not sure. Right now, Atlanta seems to have that lore of Bristol of old. You had more passing in the first stage ever than, well, of course, since the reconfiguration, but still, it was ginormous in just the first stage alone. Mm-hmm. Then the second stage, then the third stage. It was nonstop action. This race was phenomenal. And I like what our friend Tony DeZinio said on X, something along the lines of this Daytona, or NASCAR has it figured out. They've got Daytona followed up immediately by Atlanta, and that makes for such good momentum regardless of what the third race is. So IndyCar, take note. IndyCar, you're starting next week. After your Super Bowl, because Daytona is NASCAR's Super Bowl, after IndyCar's Super Bowl, they got to do an oval the very next week. You've got to do a St. Louis or a Milwaukee or figure out a way to get back to Texas Motor Speedway. It's working for NASCAR.
Right.
You would think that it would work for INDYCAR as well. Tony, thank you for that idea.
Cole Cusimano, you chime in any time, but I do want to drop this before we go any further. By the way, welcome our friends at Fox Sports FS2 here in the Freak Nation. Second time. We debuted last week, then every Sunday night, man, right here, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on FS2. Thank you guys for hanging out. We see you on YouTube. We see you on Facebook. We see you on X, Instagram, and, of course, the Freak Radio Network. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I just got a text from the GOAT, and I'm not lying, the GOAT, Ricky freaking Carmichael, with a still shot of us on FS2.
Wow.
Ricky!
That's awesome. What's up?
Hey, show so he can see it. Show Cole.
I love Ricky
There you
Carmichael.
go. And
oh, yeah, the pants.
Ricky will know the pants behind you right now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, these guys right here.
Yeah. That's so badass.
Shout out Ricky.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
The GOAT checking us out on FS2. Go ahead, Cole. Sorry about that.
Oh, Crash mentioned momentum from these
Right.
two spectacular races to open the season up. How about some Michael Jordan momentum?
Oh,
Back-to-back
yeah,
races
yeah,
to open
yeah,
up the
yeah,
2026 season with Michael Jordan in victory lane. That's going to do wonders for NASCAR. But beyond that, this race at Atlanta, I think it's not up for debate. This is the best track on the circuit. I think because things happen so quickly here, but you're never truly out of it. Case in point, Tyler Reddick wrecked with 100 to go and was able to win this race, led the most laps. Not just that, there were also 28 cars involved in a wreck today.
Right.
That means 10 were not involved in a wreck. 21 of those cars that got in a wreck finished on the lead lap. So you're never truly out of it. Some good examples, Carson Hocevar was 2 laps down, finished top 5. Zane Smith rode SpeedFreaks mojo to a top 10, back-to-back top 10s for the first time in his career. And I'll say it once again, this race was cinematic.
Hey!
Come on.
Cole has
Was
his,
it not?
Cole has his FS. He's on TV, big money TV now, and he's got his catchphrase.
Cinematic.
Cinematic.
That's got to be the new T-shirt. We gotta
Ooh,
sell.
all right.
In the SpeedFreak shop, we gotta sell. It's a shirt. It's got
Right.
Cole's face on it, and it's the meme Absolute Cinema, and it's Cole doing the little.
Absolute cinema, yes.
Still can't figure that out, man.
Come on.
Dang it, is
Come
that it?
on.
Your fingers
Or you
together,
gotta
your
go
thumbs
backwards like
together.
that, right?
You gotta go backwards.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
Like
got
two
it.
L's, yeah.
All right, here we go, Freak Nation. Jesus.
But truly, cinema though. Golden hour, going to overtime.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, the aesthetics of this race, I enjoy. And this isn't easy for me to be so easy on a motorsports race, per se. But the aesthetics of this race, cinematic, I get it. Is it just me? But the white lines on that track are just different. They come across different on camera. The white lines, the 3 lanes that they have separated. Don't look, give me that stupid look, Crash.
I am going to give you a stupid look. I don't know what you're talking about.
the freaking line, the white lines on the track, the three freaking lanes. Shoom, 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 shoom. Oh, you guys!
I
man.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Cinematic, my butt.
What? You're saying that they're more like pronounced? Like,
yes, they're more pronounced. Thank you, there.
I mean, it was reconfigured.
Arizona Republic?
It was reconfigured in 2022, so
Right.
the surface is relatively new, so it's going to pop.
Stupid.
Maybe they relayer it
Yeah.
every weekend. Who knows?
Regardless, damn it, it's a great race.
White lines.
Yeah.
White lines.
White line. Is that something from
Black Shadow.
21 Pilots, Richie? Is that the new song with 21 Pilots, Skip Jack?
No.
All right, got
But
it.
shout out
All right,
my hat,
There you
21
go.
Pilots hat, in case you're wondering.
all right.
Yeah.
Freak Nation, Tyler Reddick, back-to-back wins. And again, we said this. We spent so much time talking about Tyler and the S that this guy had to go through to get back in that freaking race car. And again, Michael Jordan with back-to-back wins. The dude that, for all intents and purposes, was going to walk from NASCAR if he lost that lawsuit, man.
Yep.
And what a big freaking middle to the entire industry that thought this guy had no business suing NASCAR. A guy it's not a Hendrick, that's not a Gibbs, that's not a Roush. No?
You don't have the tenure in this sport. Well, guess what? He just got you guys a lot of money, and now he's reaping his success as well. Let him.
It is banana. And again, I don't understand, but I understand because of just some of the mentality that's out there, the ridicule that Bubba Wallace faces, regardless of what he does. Dude was on his way to winning another race, and I know that's what everybody's going to say. Well, that's just it. He didn't win it. Well, Bubba Wallace was the one to beat
Yes, he was.
with the last 25 to go.
He didn't have any help on that last two laps, was it, Richie?
Yeah, he started on the front row. Carson Hocevar was in the top lane on the front row. Tyler Reddick was behind Bubba Wallace, and then on the other top side was another Chevrolet, I believe, behind Carson Hocevar as well. And so it was a little teammate action going on in a way. And so I was listening to Tyler Reddick after the race on Sirius XM, and he brought up the point, because I didn't think about this in real time. When I was watching in real time, when Bubba moved up to the high side, I was like, what are you doing? You just lost yourself the race. And Tyler brought up a good point, which goes into the Hocevar conversation, which we can have a little bit later on. He was like, Bubba got hung out to dry by Carson Hocevar. So you think about, like, if you go to Daytona, you move up into the top lane, well, the guy behind you should stay pushing you. Hocevar did not do that. He didn't stay pushing it. As soon as Bubba moved up to the top, Hocevar moved along with him, and it just blew up the top lane completely and gave Tyler Reddick the race. So I wonder if Bubba stays in that bottom lane and he stays with Tyler pushing him, if he wins that race. And I bet you, listening to Bubba Wallace after the race, he's saying the same thing to himself. He blew it.
Just stay there a little longer.
We're going to hear from Tyler Reddick coming up next. But getting back to what you just said, if you listened to the in-car conversation that they had with Hocevar, it's not a mistake. We're calling him Hocevar. With Hocevar, they were talking about the shake and bake.
Our nickname.
With him and Bubba. Right?
Shake and bake.
Right? Shake and bake with him and Bubba. That shake and bake didn't work out too well for Bubba, did it? No, sure didn't, Freak Nation. Tyler Reddick, Bubba's teammate, will be joining us next. Also, we're going to hear from Hocevar, and you'll understand why we call him Hocevar, Freak Nation. Alex Palou is here in Phoenix collecting some more hardware. We'll get to that coming up here in the first hour. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas Fuel Treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
So, Freak Nation, this segment, of course, is sponsored by our good friends at Lucas Oil. Go to lucasoil.com to check out a line of products to keep your rides on the road. It's Lucas Oil, lucasoil.com. Telling you, man, you got some old beater in the garage that needs some food to get it back on the road. Lucas Oil has it for you, man. Go to lucasoil.com. Coming up in moments, Tyler Reddick will be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Alex Palou in about 20 minutes. Alex Palou is on the road becoming, if not the greatest driver in history, but the greatest open-wheel driver in history. Any arguments, Crash Gladys?
No. The way you phrased it is perfect. He is on the road. He already has 4 championships,
Right.
1 Indy 500, and he is barely 25.
Yeah.
I mean, what is he, 25, 26?
It's ridiculous,
He
man.
is an out-of-this-world talent and completely generous and kind to boot. He's the full package.
That is, of course, Alex Palou we're talking about. He'll be joining us in about 20 minutes.
I meant you, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I was going, come on, man, stop it, man. I'm blushing. Alex Palou here, he was in Phoenix testing for a couple of days, again, getting set for the double here with NASCAR and INDYCAR coming up in a few weeks.
Yes, it's only 2 weeks away.
Dang.
2 weeks away. NASCAR and INDYCAR will share the Phoenix Raceway Oval. It is going to be insane. The lap times for INDYCAR, 20 seconds a lap. Lap times for stock cars are what? 28, 29 seconds a lap?
Yeah, they're 27, 28.
Just insanity.
It's a big difference.
It's a huge difference. When you're talking a 1 mile oval, that's huge.
We're truly in like the heyday of motorsports right now, man. I know we always talk about like, I'm serious. Because like Memorial Day weekend is the best weekend in motorsports, hands down. It's not even close. But like if you think about over the next few weeks, next week IndyCar returns St. Pete. They're hosting a NASCAR race with the Craftsman Truck Series.
Yep.
Jimmy Johnson is going to be a crew chief for Dario Franchitti in the trucks that weekend. James Hinchcliffe is also going to be in a truck at St. Pete the same weekend as IndyCar. And then IndyCar is your opener for the headliner at NASCAR going to COTA next week as well. So we get 2 banger races next week again. And then the week after that, the extravaganza here in Phoenix with IndyCar and NASCAR. Like, we're living good right now, especially after the last 2 weeks of Daytona, Atlanta. I'm so glad motorsports is back. Oh, and then we get Formula 1 too is back. Had to get that in there too. Yep.
We're eating good. We're eating good.
Had to get that in there.
You forgot though, NHRA.
Yes.
NHRA too.
NHRA, the same weekend that IndyCar and NASCAR share the stage in Phoenix, NHRA debuts the Gator Nationals. And like you said, we had Ricky Carmichael texting you earlier. Right. We can't not talk about the parody that is going on in the 450s. Hunter Lawrence with the win this weekend.
Breakout win in the 450s.
Breakout win. So you as motorsports fans are getting just so incredibly spoiled. Don't you dare take advantage of it, but enjoy every minute of it. It's just insane what 2026 has been.
We're big fans of Tyler Reddick. Just the fact this guy has faced so much adversity with not just his family, but as a driver, a dude who, for all intents and purposes, could have just walked away with his ride with 2311 last year in his contract. And I don't need to get any specifics, but he had the ability to walk away if certain things weren't signed on time. But stuck around, said, man, I've got to wheel this car for 2026 with 2311. Okay, he's done a pretty damn good job there, Cole Cusimano.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to roll into some clips here from the post-race press conference.
Did I make you
Tyler
uncomfortable
Reddick.
with that segue, buddy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well,
I'm itching. He gave us some good content to work with. We've got so much time here.
All
So
right, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to jump into this real quick. So Tyler Reddick, as mentioned at the top, got into a wreck with 100 to go. He had to, much like Billy Joel, keep the faith in his team, within himself as a driver, to make his way to the front of the field and win this race. This is Tyler Reddick on keeping the faith, adjusting expectations, and how he got the win today.
Well, to some degree, after we got that damage, Billy, as we kind of talked about, in the offseason, let's aim for a top 15 here. And in kind of in some ways, I didn't really listen. I kind of drove it into turn 1 and turn 3 on the first lap after crashing at about a 10 out of 10. And I'm glad I did because, I guess on one hand I could have crashed all by myself, but I was able to really understand what we needed if we had another caution to further repair the car, to help the now loose handling that we had in our car from the right front being gone. And, it's funny, how that just kind of works. You know, I always kind of driven past the limit to find the limit, and in a situation like that, it kind of helped us get our car more where it needed to be at the very end. But yeah, to just have all that play out like it did was great.
Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer, something's happened in the offseason. They've gotten much better. Maybe just the fact that we're in a new season and they haven't gotten road weary yet. But I'm enjoying their commentary. In fact, one thing that I think Clint Boyer one of the two kept bringing up was the fact that they're surprised that Tyler Reddick continued to run towards the front with that beat-up front end, which is what the hell he's talking about.
Yep.
Again, providing us content or coverage of content that maybe a novice watcher or viewer doesn't understand of the significance of Tyler Reddick that was about as aerodynamic as a tree, that has a shot at winning this damn race.
Which that's something I still don't understand. This is considered a super speedway where aerodynamics are so crucial, yet here's your winner without an entire right front fender.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Tyler in these sound bites, he's got that smile on his face, and it's just like, I am playing with house money right now.
Yeah. It's great to see it back, too, because all of last year he was not in that right headspace, it felt like. And I know winning 2 races back-to-back will do that for you, but he's looked so much more improved, and it's great to see him in great spirits again.
Yep.
But fun fact for everybody here, I did not know this. Tyler Reddick became the 67th driver in NASCAR history to win 10 races in the Cup Series.
Excuse me, what?
For my Gen Xers, Gen Zers out there, I don't know what the correct terminology is. Tyler Reddick answered as to why this is a big deal, and he also, if you look at his right hand, goes to motion for a 6-7, but he kind of held himself back. But check this out.
I mean, it's cool, but 6-7 is a lot. I know what you mean. It is cool, though. Yeah, you know, I've over the last couple years, I've definitely hated seeing how many second-place finishes I've had in my short time here in the Cup Series. So to be able to even that out a little bit more with some victories has been nice. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I try not to think about that stuff, I guess, too much, but certainly it's good to know we're going in the right direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes perfect sense, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Makes perfect sense.
It's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
And what was it last year or year before where Bell was ripping them off? Was that last year?
Last year.
He won 3 in a row.
Why can't Tyler win 3 in a row? When he rolls into COTA, dude can roll at COTA.
He could. He won at COTA before. He's a great road course racer.
Whoa.
2311's been so-so with this package, but it's a new, more horsepower, a new package for the road courses and the short track, so you never know.
They just won with a partially modified car.
Yeah. But we have SPG now.
There's
that
that's true.
for next week.
Forgot.
What are you seeing online now, Richie, now that this race has had time to marinate? Because I don't know of another sports series that can eat itself up with hate and disdain, nothing more than NASCAR. Well, maybe Formula One. But what are you seeing from those online regarding this race and who won and how he won?
I'm seeing, again, I think everybody loves this track, Atlanta. It is the best show in NASCAR, hands down. It's not even close. I think people at the end of this race, some folks maybe thought that it got a little too wrecky at the end. I think Crash, you brought that up in our chat, I guess, a little bit too, whereas some maybe thought it was anticlimactic. But like, I have a poll out right now. If you're watching us on FS2, take out your phone, go follow us at SpeedFreaks on Twitter. Yes, I still call it Twitter. And you can vote in our poll. I'm asking.
Kenny is demonstrating, by the way.
Yes. Is EchoPark.
Do I use a burner account or do I use my account?
Hey, the more the merrier, man.
Okay,
keep the follow train going. I asked, is EchoPark Speedway in Atlanta the best track on NASCAR? And right now, 69%.
Nice. Nice.
Say it freak yes, 31% freak no.
Yeah. Kind of surprised it's that much in favor of, or I thought it'd be more in favor of freak yes, but
yeah, I would too.
Still, it's a high percentage, I guess.
Well, that gets to my point of I don't know of another sports series that loves to eat its own. And what I mean by that, the vitriol and hate that's out there that people try to attack this series. And let's just rejoice the fact that we have a different winner for the first couple of races. Well, same winner, but a guy that didn't win S last year.
Right.
And 2 badass freaking races that will carry us to a road course race that should provide some additional entertainment.
Coda was one of my favorite races of all last season. That battle between Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell at the end of that race was incredible.
Yep.
Incredible. But like to your point, I brought this up in the chat. I retweeted it on SpeedFreaks, and there was a few folks on the internet today that were complaining about the commercials.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Give me a break.
And I was like, Fox has done a great job this year.
Quickly.
Side by side, all during green flag. So we're not missing anything, and people are still complaining.
Yep.
All right, Freak Nation, this is what we're going to do. More on what happened at Atlanta. We'll hear more from Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, and more, plus Alex Palou coming up in the last segment here in the Freak Nation as he was hanging out with the Freak Nation here in Phoenix. And he's just a dude, as Statman would have called him. Just a dude.
He's just a classy, everything dude.
More freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. That's 800-917-8730.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
For the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 and Celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
For Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of SpeedFreaks for 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Speed Freaks is sponsored by General Tire, Freak Nation. Our friends at General Tire, look at me. Our friends at General Tire want to keep your friends and family safe. Yep, that's why you should be rolling our new set of General Tires. Go to GeneralTire.com, GeneralTire.com. Is this freaking sonic weather bombs dropping on the Northeast right now?
Oh, right.
Right? It is.
Boston, apparently, our listeners in Boston or viewers in Boston were talking to us about how the end of the Atlanta race for them got cut off because the weather was so bad in their area. They're getting just, like you said, bomb cyclone or whatever it is with snow. They were getting hammered with snow, and something with that storm cut out the end of their race.
Well, that backs it up, man. Go with the new set of General Tires, my friend.
Oh, that's where you wanted to go with that.
Absolutely. When you're going to freaking rock and roll that Ford, that Tahoe in some freaking 17-foot snow, make sure you're rolling on a new set of Ultimax or grabbers, man, from our friends at General Tire. Just Hocevar will be joining us here in moments, and we'll explain why we call Carson Hocevar in that interview with him. But first, one more from Tyler Reddick, who, of course, 2 wins in a row for 2026, Daytona and Atlanta. Atlanta, I don't know if maybe Atlanta, given the fact that his car done been tore up, and he had the wreck. And there was, like I said, aerodynamic as a tree. That might be more of a win for me than Daytona leading the last lap, Cole Cusimano.
I mean, it definitely took a lot more having a car like that to go to victory lane. But this next soundbite we have, it's my favorite of the press conference from Tyler Reddick. As you mentioned, 23-11 goes back-to-back. But not only that, they're also 1-2 in the standings, that being Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace, ahead of guys like Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, and what have you. So this is Tyler Reddick with a very MJ-coded response on taking the competition to the powerhouse teams like JGR, HMS, and Team Penske.
Yeah, I mean, for us, 2025 was not really the year we were supposed to have. You know, you look at what we did in 2024. In my opinion, how we should have continued to improve from 2024. You know, with how this year started and with where our cars have been running, these last 2 weeks is more on par with what 2026 should look like. You know, we show up to the racetrack every weekend with the efforts of, you know, breaking up the 3 big teams. You know, the Joe Gibbs of the world, the Penske's of the world, and Hendrick. You know, we want to jump in and be a part of the conversation with those 3. You know, we want to take the competition to them, and to be able to pull that off the last 2 weeks, to have our cars running up towards the front the last 2 weeks, and majority parts of the race is a great start. Yes, they're speedway races. They're challenging to control, though, and I'm excited to see, you know, some of the work we put in this offseason show up over the course of the next 3 weeks at COTA, Phoenix, and Vegas.
If you guys follow the Freak Nation, one of our favorite drops, and it's just a short 5-second drop, and what that means is quick video and audio, just to kind of stir things up, is from Joey Logano. And it's him sitting at the dais after a race win, and he's going, "Who's laughing now?" Did you guys not want to roll that freaking drop during that interview?
Tyler, do we have it on our board? We don't have it.
Yeah. You just know Tyler when he goes, "Who's laughing now?"
We're getting that back on our board by next week.
That's a must.
That's true.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations to Tyler Reddick, man. It couldn't happen to a better dude. We spent so much time snorkeling the guy last week. I don't need to do it again, but what he, his wife, how old was
Well, Rookie's still a baby. Rookie's
Right.
not 1 year old yet.
Yeah.
But Bo's a few years old.
But Rookie was the one that had the issues.
Yes.
What they've been through, my goodness, on top of being ancillary to the whole Michael Jordan Front Row Motorsports fight with NASCAR. Props to those guys for having the wherewithal and the freaking brain power to pull through with 2 big wins, man. His name is Carson Hocevar. We call him Kosovar. We've been calling him Kosovar since you came on.
Pretty much this time last year.
Yeah.
At
Well, it's been
Atlanta.
a year.
Yeah.
Because we believe he has an alter ego. And I think the alter ego, because he talks about not having any friends out there. And
saw it today.
And you don't see a lot of Carson Hocevar doing, he admits it, a lot of cool things with other drivers.
Oh.
You don't at all.
Except for helping Kyle Busch to the truck win.
Okay, but
and getting in his
but
social
he gets
media
in a race
posts.
car, and he might as well be somebody different.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Crasher and I had a chance to catch up with this guy, and it's a lengthy interview. We pulled about a minute from it. We'll air it sooner or later. But going to what was transpiring over the last few laps with Carson Hocevar and how Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer were talking about really, and Mike Joy, Hurricane Hocevar. Sorry. Hocevar is his nickname. So one of the questions we asked him was about his nickname and how we stated how we're just friends of dudes that like to stir it up on track, and it's just different than what he does off track. With your trials and tribulations, good and bad, on and off the track, we gave you a nickname, and we call you Kosovar. We gravitate towards dudes like yourself. It's a personality that we enjoy that needs to be in NASCAR. Do you find that from NASCAR or other series going, Carson, we appreciate some of the irreverency on and off the track that you're bringing?
Yeah, I mean, the fans, sponsors, I mean, everybody's been pretty bought in on this. I want to win a lot more, but it's I've taken it as a compliment that everybody has enjoyed putting me in their race cars and putting money towards it, and then buying merchandise and it's been very cool for me and very humbling that a lot of people say they either got back in watching me or they've just enjoyed watching.
You see, that's not the guy we saw those last couple of laps trying to freaking beat and bang Christopher Bell off the racetrack. Right?
No way. No. And we saw this during the race. Even I think Clint Boyer mentioned it. There was no way Hocevar was winning this race without bonsaiing his way into the lead because he had no friends out there. He's made no friends over his entire pretty much racing career in NASCAR, whether it be trucks or Cup Series. So he gave it a good shot there at the end, forced that 3-wide situation with Christopher Bell that got him into the wall. But you're not going to get many wins on these drafting tracks without friends, and it was front and center here once again.
He will get friends eventually. In my opinion, you need a Carson Hocevar in order to have the black sheep of the group. You need an enemy that people can root against because, like he said, people are buying his merchandise. This is working for him, and as soon as he fully embraces it, I think it's going to be best for the sport.
You know who does this and who's done it really well is Dan Patrick, where they would come up with a name or a description of something, and they would put out a T-shirt. Maybe that's what we do because we haven't even started to pimp our Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla,
yes.
yeah.
We haven't even
He hasn't
started.
earned it yet.
Huh?
He hasn't earned it yet.
Right.
He's wrapping up.
He's had 2 terrible weeks in a row. So
In Cup. He's already Godzilla of everything
it's
else,
drafting
though.
tracks.
no, he's got to earn it, bro. He's got to earn it.
Well, Coda, let's go, Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
Oh,
you could
yeah.
be one of the first to buy a Godzilla T-shirt if you go to our YouTube page and purchase some of our freakware.
You don't have that made up yet, do you?
Oh, yeah, it's on there.
You saw the damn shirt, man. It's like the size of a van on the side. Sure, it's too big. I need to shrink it a
definitely
little
getting
bit. Yeah, so we've got Godzilla. What do we let Chat GPT draw? We just kind of give them descriptions of Kosovar.
Kosovar with his shades, his gold shades. Absolutely.
And we just kind of let that go and see people buy the Kosovar.
Sure.
Why not?
All right. All right. Richie, it's okay, buddy.
You can put him in the eye of the hurricane, too, if you want to just kind of go with that. I'm just saying.
That's true. All right. So, yeah. So, our whole point is this. The guy that you see on camera is not the guy that you see on the racetrack.
No.
And it's fun. It's fun to watch, and it's fun to see people get aggravated at this guy when he takes out their driver. But let me check again here with the point standings. Hocevar sitting 4th.
Okay.
Where's his teammates? Oh, Daniel Suarez sitting in the 7th spot. My man McDowell, where in the heck are you? 20th.
Yeah.
And they're all running with Spire Motorsports. And then in this interview, I talked to him about Towers, his team owner. Guy's got billions of dollars, man.
Oh, Dan Towers?
Yeah.
Well, you saw the Gainbridge behind him in that interview. Gainbridge, huge with, what do we call it? It's Andretti Autosport still, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the Andretti name still lives there on the IndyCar side of things. But yeah, Gainbridge all over the place. So yeah, that's Towers.
Look at that, man. Suarez and Hocevar, top 10. They're above Keselowski, Chastain, William Byron, Kyle Larson.
It's crazy.
Well, we need to talk about that later in the show.
What's that?
Because what did you say? Denny Hamlin, sometime around the lawsuit, was saying all we do is win. And meanwhile, it's like, oh, wait, those top 3 teams are not winning to start off this season. We have, like we said with motocross and supercross, we have parity.
Yeah, we gotta go to break, but it's a tease. Go take a look at the top 10 in point standings and see if you guys can figure it out, Freak Nation. What's missing from the top 10?
Freak Nation, Alex Palou on the road to becoming the greatest motorsports driver ever. Now has an Indy 500 championship. 4-time champion in IndyCar. He joins us next while he was hanging out in Phoenix with his new baby Borg. That's next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids' tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks' YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th in Troy, Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at WWTRaceway.com.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Helpline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now.
Call Texas 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
So, Alex, I don't know if you know this, but we debuted on Fox Sports FS2 last Sunday night. So we're now part of the damn family. So there might be a reason for you.
It was about time. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Great to have you guys.
Nobody covers IndyCar quite like Speed Freaks, right?
No, absolutely not. Like, you guys are right there. Everybody else is not even on the map. I'll get destroyed after this.
We don't need to spend a lot of time on it. Listen, we're here for a reason, of course, with the Indianapolis 500. You got yourself one for 2025. And I find it interesting, out of all the races you've won, championships you've won, it was just that one thing that people would say, well, he's not a true champion if he didn't win the Indy 500. I'd tell him to kiss my ass. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, now you won the Indy 500. Does it physically feel complete for you now?
Yes and no. I mean, kind of, because you get the championships and it's amazing, but you want to have that Indy 500. The Indy 500 for us, it's like our biggest race, and it just separates drivers. Like, suddenly I'll be able to be in the history books of IndyCar. I think with championships as well, but maybe not as much. At least my face is not on the trophy. But I feel it's never complete. I feel like, man, we're starting all over again this year. Like, it's great to look back a little bit at 2025, but we need to do it all over again. So yeah, it's a lot of work.
Is it not complete, as you said, just because you're still so early in your career? You still have an entire career ahead of you. Is that why you feel like we're not done yet?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a beauty part of the sport, right? And all sports, that you get to start from zero all over again every year. Like, it's you need to do the good stuff and the bad stuff all over again from zero. Even though we had an amazing year in 2025, that doesn't give us any advantage for 2026. So yeah, I feel like it's really cool winning championships and the Indy 500, and I don't give that for granted. Like, I am living the dream. But I think it's going to be more like when I retire and I look back and I'll be like, oh, wow, like we got all this amount of wins and championships and 500. But now I feel like we have so much work to do in 2026. So, yeah, it's a weird feeling. I love it, though. Like, it's what really... drives you. Yeah, it's what makes me wake up and be like so motivated to work out or to work with my team or with myself, like to try and be a better driver. Like, I feel it's an endless work. Like, you're trying to chase that perfection of driving or being a race car driver, knowing that it's impossible to get there, but it's just so fun.
I like how you said there's no advantage. Whatever happened in 2025, there's no advantage to you now going into 2026. What is an advantage? What happened in the offseason? What mentality changed? What is an advantage for you coming into this new season?
I think the momentum, it's with us, like the energy that my team has and the confidence that my crew, myself, my engineers, like everybody in the 10 car and CGR has. Like, that's a small advantage that you have, but that's the only one. Like, obviously, we learn a lot of stuff, and we know we have some really good cars that for race weekends. But yeah, that doesn't prevent everybody else to always be close or to be better than us. So yeah, I think we're good.
Do you have predictions on what this year might look like based on what you've seen from Sebring and now the Phoenix test?
Not really. Like I think it'll be close. I think obviously one of the biggest moves that we have is power from Penske to Andretti. I am very excited to see that. I think power is on a very good moment mentally, and obviously also like with the experience he has and the speed that he's always had. And I think that day 2 at Sebring he was really fast. Today he was really fast. So I think he's gonna win a couple races this year or more. Like he's gonna be contending. So I'm looking for that. I like that. I think he deserves it. Hopefully not too much. Like, please, Will, don't. Yeah, it's okay to win 1 or 2, but not too much. But I think that's going to be one of the biggest things, and it's cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
We're coming off the Daytona 500 in NASCAR land, and there was a lot of talk of the Ford staying together, the Toyota staying together, the Chevy staying together. You and Will are on different teams, but you're both Honda. Is there that sort of conversation when it comes to the Indy 500 or any other races out there?
No, that's like, you're alone there. Like, with your teammates a little bit, especially, let's say, the first 2, maybe first half of the race, like you try and help and save fuel together. But then it gets to a point that, you just gotta win. Like we would never talk, and I don't think on the Chevy side they do it. I think on our way of racing, you cannot really do it. I think it's all about like trying to protect your car, yourself, and just hope for the best.
Which is what it's about.
Yeah.
However, the bigger question with your daughter, have you called Wills in order to get her set up for her life?
I did not, but I heard that it was pretty funny calling that number. But don't do it at home. But I find it super funny. That commercial was amazing. It was a 10 out of 10, and getting small, like, I don't know how you call it, Easter eggs like that, I think it's great.
What about your commercial? You rate his a 10 out of 10. What about yours? You live in the fast lane. Everybody else is in the slow lane.
I think it's pretty funny. It's not as funny. I mean, it's hard to rate, but I found that Will's was a 10 out of 10. Like, you could not improve it. Like, the way of, like, the different wheels. Like, that's true. That's him. Like, if you do that for me, I don't think it makes much sense, but for him it makes total sense. Like, and he does such a good job. So I don't know how to rate mine, but his is a 10 out of 10.
A few years ago, Kyle Larson was here getting set for the Indianapolis 500, and he really grasped, at least from my perspective, how to drive that race car. You're a hell of a race car driver, and I don't know if you have this answer, but could you adapt to a big stock car as easy as Kyle Larson adapted to an Indy car?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. No, I'm joking. I think the talent that he has it's amazing. Like the ability he has to jump from a car to another car and be fast that quick is very impressive. I don't think it would be that quick, but maybe someday, hopefully, we can find out and be as competitive as he is. Yeah,
because you've seen it with, again, former Ganassi drivers with Dario, Juan Pablo Montoya go over there and they would struggle because it's just a beast to drive with power steering.
Yeah, and I think I would struggle a lot. Like, I think the way the cars are, like how they handle, how they race, I think I would struggle. Like, it's not something that I think that I would be, that would be easy. I think I would struggle a lot. And the fact that you have people like Kyle going from NASCAR to INDYCAR, I think it's probably even a tougher move. So, yeah, pretty impressive. He's one of the best drivers in the world. Yeah, for sure.
There's obviously winning a championship, which you've done 4 times. There's winning the Indianapolis 500, most coveted motorsport accolade in arguably history of motorsports. So if you were to choose one to only win, a championship or the Indianapolis 500, what would it be?
I cannot give you an answer for that. It's different. I have to say it's very different. I value the championship a lot. The fact that you need to be the best over a full year, over 16, 17 races, counting the 500, counting street courses, ovals, short ovals, road courses. like the value that has, it's in my opinion, it's super high. But then you have the 500 that it's only one weekend, it's only one day, it's only one lap that you need to lead. You can maybe lead only one lap or one corner, or even less than one corner, and be the Indy 500 winner. I think that has a lot of value because you had a perfect day. And the emotions you get are probably bigger than for the championship, just because of that explosion of emotion and having 300 or 350,000 people on the stands. So yeah, I think the best is when you put both of them on the same year.
First time here at Phoenix Raceway. Overall thoughts when you first got here, what the impression was driving into the track, and then obviously being behind the wheel of this 1 mile oval?
I have to say the facilities is amazing. Like, yeah, honestly, I did not have expectations because I've never been here, but it's a 10 out of 10. Like, you cannot really ask for anything else. The track itself was a lot more fun than I thought as well. I did it on the sim. I watched NASCAR races, and I watched like the old INDYCAR races here, and I felt like, yeah, kind of maybe they work for our car or for our driving style, let's say, but it was a lot of fun. Like, you can really drive hard, you can hustle the car, which I love. I love when you're like forcing the car to go fast and you're like steering and you're like feeling those forces. So a lot of fun. I need to wait and see how it's going to be for traffic. Like, how are we going to do when we go out and race? But I have the feeling like it's going to be a great, great show for drivers and fans. So, yeah, I'm very excited.
And, of course, Freak Nation, we're looking for the double IndyCar on Saturday and then Cup on Sunday at Phoenix Raceway. Second hour of the Freaks continues on the Freak Radio Network and on YouTube. Go to Official Speed Freaks to catch Zane Smith and Jordan Vandergriff driving for John Force Racing next year, and more conversation about Tyler Reddick and Michael Jordan with their big second win for 2026. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th Enjoy Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on a dope set of General Tires, it's Speed Freaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody, Big Johnson. This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk, strapping Freak Nation! This is Speed Freaks!
We already won. We already won. Look at all that black rock. Where's the smoke at? Yeah.
It is the second hour of Speed Freaks on our YouTube channel, Facebook Live, Instagram, X, and the Freak Radio Network. First hour, live on FS2. Thank you again, Fox, for allowing us to spend 60 minutes in front of the masses. Happy to be a part of that, as you are the motorsports GOAT when it comes to motorsports coverage. NASCAR, INDYCAR, NHRA, and more. You can catch it on Fox Sports FS1 and FS2. More importantly, catch the Speed Freaks Sundays, 7 Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, on the Freak Radio Network, 7 to 9 and 10 to midnight. All right, man, enough of that freaking pomp and circumstance. We didn't mention this at all at the top of the show, which I'm kind of aggravated that Cole didn't remind me, that Major League props to our men's hockey team and women's hockey team for coming in there and doing what they do best and kicking some ass and winning golds.
Doing what they do best. This is the first time the men and women's hockey team, USA hockey teams, have ever won gold together. It's just insane. And it's the first time the men have won gold since 1980, Lake Placid.
How bananas is that? They've had several shots. They've taken home a silver. But my gosh, Richie, when they dropped that today, that it was 46 years ago today, when they beat Russia in the Miracle on Ice, and then it was, I went back and did the research of, holy smokes, that's right. It's been that damn long, because we went on to beat Finland, I believe it was, for the gold in 1980. It's been that long, Richard C., that we won a gold in hockey. Is that, and again, when you need your NHL insight, you go to Richard C. Suave. Richie, listen, just go roll with it here.
You're
man.
a damn good hockey person.
I used to be.
R.I.P. Coyotes.
Continue.
Yeah.
I'll
the significance of this, and that's why when I saw the victory and I saw these grown-ass men going so crazy, not just later to find out about the former player and his brother who passed away.
Yeah, the Gaudreaus.
Yep.
Yes.
That was
a
beautiful.
couple of years ago on their bikes. But the significance of this win against Canada, their heated rival, now I understand why they were going bananas and throwing everything, including freaking couches and ass up in the air after they won the gold, Richie.
It's going to be, I think it's probably going to be the most watched hockey game in the United States. Even though it started at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to draw numbers. I think their last game drew almost 8 million, the semifinal, right? The women's gold medal game drew, I believe, almost like 5 million plus. And that game was incredible.
Yeah.
That game was one of the best hockey games I've ever seen. The late goal from Hillary Knight to set the record for most goals by a U.S. Olympian hockey player, men's or women's, in the history of the Olympics. Awesome story. She just got engaged to her fiance, Brittany Bowe, who is a speed skater. And
so they're both they got engaged in Milan.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So cool. That was a great story on the women's side, and again on the men's side too. Again, skating around with the jersey of Johnny Gaudreau, who passed away unfortunately, former member of the U.S. team on the international level. I actually, you'll be shocked by this. 10 years plus ago, when I first met Kenny and Crash, and go back in time and. Same situation. There's a gold medal game at 6 o'clock in the morning. And back then I would have told you that, nah, I'm not going to wake up for that. I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up for today's game. I slept in.
What?
Whoa.
I didn't watch it.
Damn, that's shocking.
Seriously?
Didn't watch it. Didn't watch a single second of it.
But you watched the entire women's game.
I watched the women's game because the biggest reason I didn't watch the men's game today, not only obviously was at 6 o'clock in the morning here in Phoenix, but I'm just so out on the NHL now that I just don't care.
Boycotting it.
Here's the thing. When the National Hockey League takes away your team and the Arizona Coyotes in the NHL, and they're playing in Utah now, I just don't care that the NHL players were there. And so I'm like, I don't have any rooting interest in this. So
wow.
I was all in
Except
on
for USA.
Yeah, it's for your country.
That's a rooting interest.
I was all in on the women, out on the men. Yeah.
Did you watch the end of it? Did you watch overtime?
Didn't
Were you
see any of
awake
it.
by then?
Wow. Didn't see any of it. I was out last night. I'm doing a little, at the 21 Pilots show. So I didn't get home until like 1 o'clock in the morning. So
you have an excuse.
I had to sleep in.
Yeah.
I had to sleep in, so I was well rested to watch the Atlanta Banger. Yeah.
Okay.
Atlanta Banger over
Atlanta Banger
over the Olympic gold hockey game.
All right, so you think it's going to come in at about 8 mil?
I think it's going to be one of the highest rated hockey games in the history of the United States. Yes.
I'm going to go
2025
Let's go
NHL
more.
Stanley Cup Final. Well, this is a banger. Speaking of Panthers and the Oilers, they average approximately 2.5 million U.S. viewers. That's a 40% decline from 2024. That's 4.17 in 2024. The importance of, and you saw it from a number of the players where it was, I'm so proud to fly these cups, so proud. It's like, man, these guys are it. And the significance of that win is just, it wasn't lost on a lot of us, man.
Including our daughter,
Yeah.
which was way cool. I mean, she understood it. She's 12 years old. She completely understood it. And I don't know, there's something about that. She loves the Olympics, and I love that for her, that she gets behind so many sports, some that she just initially gets to recognize during the Olympics. Didn't know that was a sport. But yeah, it's just fun to watch it through a child's
Well, she
eyes.
knew it was a sport. Didn't know it was a sport in the Olympics.
Well, I'm talking about things like what is it that I can't even
Curling?
say the name.
Luge?
No, not curling or luge, but what's the one where you
Bobsled?
No, where you cross country ski and then shoot.
Oh, I was
Biathlon.
enamored by that. I was like, wait, they're skiing and they're shooting? What is going on right now?
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Where the hell have you guys been?
I don't watch the Olympics.
I've
really.
known it. I just don't know what it is. Now our daughter knows.
Speaking of, there's a Norwegian skier who won 5 gold medals in one Olympics. That was in, I think, cross country and biathlon.
Oh,
one of the greatest Winter Olympic performances of all time.
Which,
That's
by the
crazy.
way,
But you didn't watch the men's hockey final.
No, I was locked in on everything else, man. Come on.
of your own country.
Yes.
But like honestly, like the path that both the men's and women's hockey team took to the finals was ridiculous. The amount of comeback wins, and I just gotta say, that photo is going to go down in history as one of the best of all time. Jack Hughes with the chipped tooth, American flag draped around his shoulders. It was like Rocky IV up in there. One of the coolest pictures you'll ever see in sports.
Yep. And the one with the Goudreau kids, too.
Yeah,
the two
of
girls.
course,
Yeah.
yes.
That was class.
So props to the men and women for bringing home gold, Freak Nation.
I think just real quick, though, before we're done, Did I read this correctly? This was our most successful Winter Olympics ever.
That we most gold medals of all time.
Most gold medals of all time. Yep.
And most of those won by women. Shout out.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All the ladies.
USA.
Shouldn't the women be back in the kitchen making sandwiches?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You sound like Bernie Ecclestone of old.
And that's what he said about Danica, right?
He said that about Danica Patrick in the mid-2000s, yeah.
Jeez.
I'm definitely clipping that.
Yeah, seriously. You should. Because if you follow us on Facebook, Freak Nation, you'll see some wild-ass remarks regarding our Natalie Decker conversation with her accident last week at Daytona, where every misogynistic thing that could come out of what looked like men's mouths, speeds, posts were just freaking dropping. One of them was, shouldn't she be back in the kitchen making sandwiches?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Side note, if you're watching us on YouTube or listening on the Freak Radio Network, if you go and on our YouTube page, go back and watch that conversation. It was about a 15-minute long conversation between the four of us, and it was great.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the clip we put out on social media was only 1 minute, so it was really tough to take a 15-minute nuanced conversation that you didn't get anywhere else. I will say that.
That's very true.
You didn't get that on any of the other NASCAR podcasts this week, except for right here in the Freak Nation. And so you can watch all 15 minutes of that conversation, and it was great, instead of just watching the 1 minute clip.
And if you are watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our page, Freak Nation, and like every damn video you watch, Freak Nation. Coming up in this hour, we have Jordan Vandergriff. Do you know who that is? Maybe not.
You're about to.
Jordan Vandergriff is running John Force's other funny car, the one that Austin Prock left at the altar to go run a Ford funny car for Bob Tasca. So Jordan Vandergriff, good-looking guy, man. Last couple of years was doing pit reporting on Fox. He'll be running the funny car, and he joins us coming up this hour. Also joining us, Zane Smith, who at least two people on this set put down some heavy cake on Zane Smith to place.
Heavy.
What'd you do, Cole?
We gave out some advice on the Money Stop, our NASCAR betting podcast, that Zane Smith would be a strong contender for the win at Atlanta. And guess what? Backed it up with a top 10 riding that SpeedFreaks mojo. First time in his career, back-to-back top 10s in the Cup Series.
Badass. Well, that's right. I can't call you out on something because that would be detrimental to the... got it. We'll go there. But I did.
What?
I laid...
Oh, wait. No, I can actually.
Can you?
Yes.
Quickly, hurry.
Wait, real quick. Yes. So with the Money Stop, any winnings we get from our budget go towards the Biffle Impact Family Fund.
Oh, that's right.
So,
attaboy.
There we go.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
Well, damn it. I had him in the top 3, but he didn't make it. I think I put down $10 to win. I don't know, whatever the hell it was. All right, man. Jesus. Palomino. Speaking of, Zane Smith. Dude's ahead of Kyle Larson and many other big-time pilots. He joins us next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules.
Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
So Zane Smith is back in the Freak Nation, stage winner for the 2026 Daytona 500. But before we get into all the madness that is the Daytona 500 and really where your mind is going into Atlanta and, of course, the rest of the season, I want to hear about this Cabo trip that you had, my friend. You want to tell the Freak Nation, share with the Freak Nation what you were doing in Cabo there, buddy?
Yeah. If you're referring to the one throughout this off season, myself, Riley, Noah, and Todd went down there, and it was a lot of fun to just go hang out, get away, enjoy some nice weather, and have some fun in Mexico.
You're not with Penske. You're not with Hendrick. You're with Front Row Motorsports, a pretty outgoing group over there. Don't you think you would be able to elaborate a little bit more on what you did in freaking Cabo, dude?
Yeah, I mean, some things get kept to yourself, but yeah, definitely enjoyed some cervezas and did some fishing. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, some of the social media posts, it's out there, but if you've been to Cabo, you know what you do, and it's a lot of fun.
The first time I went to Cabo with Kenny, which was not his first time though, but the first time I went with him, he came back all in this big business mode of wanting to own a tequila bar. Any of that going through your melon right now as a side business?
Yeah, definitely. There's some tequila that's consumed down there, especially in the off season. So, yeah, we hung out at a few bars and had a great time, and it was, as always, great weather down there. So, thanks to the invite from Riley, and we had a great time.
Drivers head into an area like this. I know the answer with some other drivers, but younger drivers like yourself and Riley and Noah, do you guys come to an agreement where you say leave your phones at the hotel because we don't need to document any of this or do you just have like a subtext going on where only you guys see the gnarliness of Cabo?
Yeah, I mean, certainly I feel like when we're down there, we're on the all same page with that. And yeah, we're not too often on our phones. But, we leave that up to our wives or girlfriends, whatever. And they document a lot of it. But yeah, there's obviously some things that you post of the group setting and sometimes where we just don't have our phone, but living in the moment and off the phone is my way to do it.
So hold on, serious question here. This was a trip sponsored or brought to you by O'Reilly. Did I hear that correctly?
Not O'Reilly, but our friend Riley.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, never mind. My question was going to be, would a sponsor do this to kind of let you guys get loose in the off season in hopes of starting the season off great? But hey, let's just say, will friends do this to get you guys loose? And it helps to start the season, I would imagine, on a lighter note and to, yes, it's a serious sport. It's a serious business that you guys are in.
but you can just have so much taken off your shoulders as you enter the season instead of otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, we flew out there right after Phoenix at the time, so that was to start the off season, and yeah, it was great. But man, if there's a sponsor out there that wants us to go hang out in Cabo, yeah, I'm your guy.
All right, so Zane Smith joining us here in the Freak Nation. Last thing on Cabo, humble brag here. Then we're going to get into some racing. I've been to Cabo several times. I've been in radio for 35, 40 years. I've done some hell of a trips. But I was there when Van Halen opened up Cabo Wabo Cantina on Van Halen's dime. And there are pictures that I have of Eddie Van Halen in a restaurant. He and I sitting there having dinner that will never see the light of day. And my point is this, my friend. You are a smart sumbitch to not bring your cameras in anywhere close to Cabo Wabo, because I don't care if you're drinking or not. There is something in the air that just gets you so lit and so high that you just don't even know, man. So props on you, stage winner for Daytona 2026.
Yeah, thanks. It's yeah, obviously you gotta show your personality somehow, but some things are great to be kept on your phone.
All right, Coco Samano, the latest member with SpeedFreaks, before I fire him next week for saying something stupid. Go with Zane Smith here, my friend.
Yeah, Zane, I got to say, I'm a huge fan of what you guys there at Front Row are doing. Yourself, Todd, Noah have such great chemistry and rapport, it seems. I'm just curious how far that goes in terms of, like, taking you guys far in the season, on track, off the track. How much does that help you guys throughout the season?
Yeah, I feel like just being teammates with a couple of your closest friends goes a long way from like a communication standpoint. And, we're not concerned about hurting each other's feelings, and like all just know how to communicate it in a natural way. And so I feel like all that is great. But yeah, it's been a ton of fun though this past year working together. And then yeah, of course, going into this year, it should be another fun one, to say the least. So, yeah, hopefully we could all get our first win at some point throughout the year. But yeah, it's been great to have them as teammates.
And I got to ask, obviously this will be the second year with all three of you guys together at Front Row. Saw a lot of bright spots. You had a poll. Both you and Todd had 5 top 10s, top 5 each. What's sort of the vision for this team? Again, 3 very young, very talented drivers with this team that's, sort of seeing a resurgence here in the Cup Series. What's the vision for 2026 and beyond?
Yeah, I mean, I just touched on it some, but I mean, we all want to get our first win, to say the least, and I want to hopefully do that soon. But consistency is definitely a big thing that I want to see in myself and our group personally. And then, yeah, I mean, we just want to, as a team, as an organization, we want to continue to grow, and so just be better than last year. And so I felt like our first half of last year was pretty strong, and it just kind of got rocky through the late months of the summer of just inconsistency, being put in just weird situations, and it just not working out for us. So trying to capitalize on some of that, and yeah, I mean, consistency is the main thing, and I feel like that'll ultimately pay off with this new point format. So points are as more important than ever, and just consistency week in and week out is going to be the name of the game.
What did you learn then from that summer, last year's summer, 2025, that could help you prevent those sorts of mistakes going into the 2026 season?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was just situational of, we're on one side of the strategy and untimely caution falls, and it just completely changes your race. And so I don't really know how we control that, but at the same time, I feel like just trying to run up front every week just goes a long way. And, I feel like we are off to a great start from a momentum side, having a great speed weeks. And so kind of another super speedway this weekend, but Atlanta's been a great track for us in the past. And, I felt last year it was the second Atlanta, but had a shot to win there, and that brings confidence going into this weekend. So with that, hopefully we keep the momentum rolling, and yeah, just have a solid year.
Zane Smith joining us here in the Freak Nation. And Zane, you just teed it up for me, man. I'm one of those guys that like diversity. INDYCAR, they've got 6 road courses, 6 street courses, 6 ovals. Yet NASCAR takes away a G-Dam road course in the chase. And I'm finding it's 50-50 with drivers. Frankly, the drivers that maybe don't have any experience coming into Cup or Xfinity or whatever the hell we're calling it this week on road courses, but guys like yourself go, man, yes, we need a road course in the playoffs. Maybe not necessarily the Roval, but a road course in the playoffs so we can show everybody that, yeah, we are a worldly type series. Where do you stand?
Man, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall when I heard that we weren't going to the Roval, because I was jumping up and down, excited. And so I was so happy to have the Charlotte Oval back. I just personally, as a driver, I feel like there's always a certain track that just you don't like, and the Roval for me was it, and so super excited that the Oval is back for Charlotte. But to your point, I do feel a road course needs to be in the conversation, and to me, I feel like Road America would be a great one that comes to mind. But we do have some great road courses, or a new addition this year with San Diego, and obviously I haven't seen it in person. I was a part of the announcement, and it was really cool to go to the base and check it all out. But I have seen the image of what it'll look like, and man, it's going to be crazy fast and just insanely cool. So super excited about that. But in my opinion, I think Road America should be thrown into the conversation if we are going to have a road course in the chase.
Zane Smith, hell of a start for the 2026 season right here in the Freak Nation, benefiting from the Freak Nation mojo. Coming up next, Jordan Vandergriff. You may not know who he is. If you follow the NHRA, of course you do. But you do know who he drives for 2026, John Force Racing. He joins us next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. That's 800-917-8730.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. If you want to blend in, keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
For the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 in celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Bob Vandergriff was in the Freak Nation many, many times back in the day, but he decided to retire and get the hell out of there. But regardless, Jordan Vandergriff here in the Freak Nation, if you've watched the NHRA over the last couple of years, this dude's in the pits making drivers look like fools. No, I joke around. Part of the brethren on Fox's coverage over the last couple of years with NHRA. Now he's got his GDAM license to drive a freaking funny car with John Force Racing. And before I get into my story of your freaking lineage, how in the hell are you picked to run a funny car for John Force, Jordan Vandergriff?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Just hearing you say that, it's crazy. I still don't believe it. He just came back from testing literally just this afternoon, and we made a bunch of runs, and I'm driving this funny car for John, and he's talking to me. He's standing there. I see him. He gives me a thumbs up before the run, and it still doesn't feel real. It's pretty crazy to be driving a funny car for the greatest funny car driver of all time, and arguably will be of all time. It's so awesome, and I'm very fortunate. And yeah, you know what? I don't know how this happened, but I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of it.
Well, it's not like you haven't raced before. They didn't just grab some thick-haired dude off of TV and throw in a funny car. Explain to the Freak Nation where your lineage comes from in a drag car to really why you're qualified to drive a race car at 320 miles an hour for the greatest name ever in motorsports, as I like to say.
Yeah, well, the Vandergriff family, we've been involved in this sport for a very long time. My uncle Bob Vandergriff Jr. Drove Top Fuel for 20 years, and my grandfather Bob Vandergriff Sr. Aided him in owning that team, and was very involved in the organizations and the NHRA and the marketing, and was president of Pro at one point. So yeah, we've been involved in this sport for a very long time. And I, growing up, I was going to the racetrack at Pomona as my hometown track, watching my uncle, and eventually got the opportunity to drive for my uncle and my uncle's team in 2019, which was my rookie year. And, we did really well. I only ran 11 races that year and performed very well. And then from there, from 2020 on, some crazy stuff happened in this whole entire world. So, I lost funding. I went off and did some other things to maybe expand my audience a little bit. And then landed a job with Fox, entry on Fox, and did some reporting and got some behind the scenes of the TV stuff, and put me in a position to build a relationship with the John Force, and I got lucky enough to snag an open seat when it came available. So we've been in the sport for a very long time, myself and my family, and I intend to be in this sport for a very, very long time.
Okay, loads of questions now. Because I wanted to go off of what you said just a little bit ago. I don't know how I got so fortunate to be here driving a funny car for John Force. I was going to answer that with, you did great as a fill-in driver when Sean Reed was injured. Now, granted, that was a Top Fuel rail versus you now in a funny car, but something must have really piqued John Force's interest there. However, didn't realize you also built a relationship with him. Of course you did when you were pit reporting for Fox Sports. So there's a little bit of both, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure. And John and I's relationship actually goes back even further than that. So we actually had started having talks of me possibly joining the team back in the offseason of 23 going into 24. So, nobody knew that. We would have private conversations on the phone about some things happening behind the scenes at John Force Racing and how he felt like I would be a good addition to the team. And some situations within that didn't work out exactly the way we thought they were. And then when I got the job with NHRA on Fox, I remember one conversation specifically, it was in Gainesville before the season started in 24. And he was like, man, you're doing the TV stuff. That's great. I like that. We could sell that and you could learn how to talk on camera some more and things like that. So we had built a relationship. And then I tested a funny car for him in 2024 that we didn't talk about. It was kind of hush hush. I went out and I drove the peak funny car in 2024 to test session in Vegas. So we've been talking for a very long time, and it's crazy that I have a relationship with John, but it finally came to fruition. Now I'm driving this funny car, this Cornwell Quality Tools funny car for John Force Racing, and it's really, really good.
Hey, media guy, you know about dropping news like that. Does anybody know that you tested for him a couple of years ago? Does anybody know that you were in the conversation several years ago?
Yeah, no, it was very hush hush. Like we did that test in 2024, and I was told, well, look, we're not talking about this. I had a different fire suit on. It was kind of just like somebody's driving that car, and it wasn't supposed to be known about it. So it kind of got around a little bit throughout the pits, but for the most part, for a very long time, nobody really knew. And now I'm fortunate for those laps because it helped me with this transition now, especially coming off of the Sean Reed stint that I had. Coming into this 20 car this past week, it helped a lot, and I think I'm ready. I'm ready for the season to start.
Sweet.
Jordan Vandergriff joining us here in the Freak Nation, getting set for his first year with John Force Racing in the Cornwell. Help me
Quality Tools.
Quality Tools.
Cornwell Quality Tools, baby. Say it again. Yep.
Funny car, attaboy. Well, again, the reporter in me has to ask the question: did this have anything to do with Austin Prock leaving, or Austin Prock left, and then that's when you came in to take over the funny car ride?
Yeah, myself and John Force Racing had been in talks about me just joining the team in general for a few years, and when that certain person you just named decided to go somewhere else,
Whoa, hey, come on, no, Jordan, that certain person, that tells me that there's something brewing there.
I mean, look, he's a good friend of mine, but we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it. Look, I'm the driver of the Cornwell Quality
Attaboy.
car now. Okay, he's over somewhere else. So when he left, I think I was high up on the list. Let's put it that way. I think there had to have been a list, and if I wasn't one or two, then I don't know who was. So I got on the phone pretty quickly with John Force Racing and John himself, and the talk started then. And from there, we had a few more talks and a few more, and then finally the decision was made to put me in the race car.
Awesome to hear, Jordan. I got to ask, here at Speed Freaks, we cover everything, motorsports, lifestyle. Before I get into some motorsports questions, as I'm recording right now, you had a birthday yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm curious, how did you spend that day? 31 years old now, right?
31, yeah, 31. Yep, 31 years old, and I spent it at exactly the place I wanted to spend it. It was at the racetrack still, in Gainesville after testing. I serviced with the guys the whole day. I helped clean. I wasn't doing much. The guys were doing their jobs. I said, hey, if I can clean stuff, the solvents over there, brakes, just tell me what you need to clean. And so I helped out. We hung out all day, and I've wanted an opportunity like this for so long, and just being at the racetrack after a great week of testing. And then my birthday coming, I spent it just servicing with the guys and building those relationships with the team that I'm going to, go to battle with this year. And I think we're going to have a pretty good shot at it.
Hold on just a second. So is your license actually signed for Funny Car on your birthday?
No, it wasn't. It was signed a few days ago. I finished it on the 18th or something like that. 18th or the 19th. Okay. But it is signed by John Force himself. I had him sign it. So I don't even want to send it in. Like, I've got it right now. I don't even want to send it in. I want to just frame it right now.
That's awesome. Hey, any day at the racetrack is a gift. I'm really curious. You spent the last couple years doing pit reporting. How do you feel that's going to parlay into some on-track success for you in your first year with John Force Racing?
Yeah, I got to see how everybody works out there, right? I got to see a little behind the scenes of every single team out there and every single driver. So I picked up on little cues, like driver habits or crew chief decisions or philosophies. So I kind of picked apart, the best things from everybody. And, I learned a lot in that job. I learned a lot. I built a lot of relationships and learned how to talk on camera a little bit better. It's not like I haven't been on camera. So it's great. It's going to help me a lot. And it helped me this week already in testing. And throughout the season, I'm going to try to get better at it, try to learn more and see how it goes.
That's awesome. And Speed Freaks, we've been around for over 25 years now. John Force has been a mainstay on this show. Mm-hmm. I'm very curious, what's been a standout interaction that you've had in your life with him? It could be comedic. It could be like a learning moment. What's been one that stood out to you over the years?
Yeah, it's just been the phone calls with John, really. I mean, whenever I'm sitting at home or I'm out running errands or something or doing something and John wants to talk and my phone rings and it just says John Force on it. I'm like, what? My phone's saying John Force. And then I pick it up, he goes, hey, it's Force. And I go, I know, John. I know it's you. I know you're
That's
calling.
amazing.
It's great. And him being, him just having faith in me and believing in me, it really means a lot. I couldn't have ever imagined, as a kid growing up in the sport, watching him, alongside my uncle. I went to the track, watched my uncle, but John Force, kind of hard to ignore there. It's just unbelievable that I'm in this position now. And throughout testing this week and my licensing process this week, he would come up after the runs and we would talk about it. And it's unbelievable. I listen to the man with whatever he has to say, whenever he has to say it. And I'm just very fortunate to be in this position.
Hold on.
Well, as you can tell, there's a lengthy version of that video interview with Jordan Vandergriff, and we'll put that up on our YouTube page this week, Freak Nation. There's something going on there between him and Austin Prock that we're going to get to the bottom of, Freak Nation. All right, coming up next, Beat the Freaks. Did you beat the Freaks for a set of General Tires this weekend? We'll find out next. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th in Troy, Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at www.raceway.com.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Helpline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now.
Call Texas 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Thank you, Lucas Oil, for making this thing possible. Go to lucasoil.com to check out a line of products to keep your two wheels, your four wheels, your speedboat where they belong, not in your garage, but out on the river, out on the road, out on the dirt track. Bang! Go to lucasoil.com. lucasoil.com. Friends of the Freaks for 25 years, man. Big show. First hour is on FS2, Fox Sports FS2. Then, of course, both hours on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, and, of course, the Freak Radio and Podcast Network. Cole Cusimano is here. Crash Gladys, Richard C. Have you been on the camera at all tonight there, CBJ?
CB.
No, I thought you forgot about me.
No, it's all right. Need to change that album behind your head, though, man.
True. Oh, no more Kiss?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh.
Need to figure that out. So every weekend we have a Beat the Freaks. Oh, we're changing it up this coming weekend, aren't we? For INDYCAR kicking off.
Right. All right.
Yeah, where you get a chance to pick three drivers to go against our three drivers, Freak Nation. If we pick you, you beat us, you take home a set of General Tires. This weekend was Atlanta. Next weekend is going to be St. Pete as INDYCAR kicks off the 2026 season. So, yeah, studied Alex Palou, Joseph Newgarden.
Stop it.
Scott McLaughlin.
Really? Willpower?
You think?
Oh, hells yes. Yes, Kirk. I just did it.
Kyle
Kirkwood.
Yep.
I mean, oh yeah. There's. It's open. It's open. Never count out Iceman.
You think Malukas?
Oh, I can see Malukas and Palou. I don't see anybody beating Alex Palou this weekend.
Yeah.
Next weekend. How could that happen?
I don't know. So we are going to have INDYCAR for your choices this weekend. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. And if you're watching us on YouTube right now, be sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, or as the kids call it, our YouTube page, and that you like every damn video that you watch on this snappy page of ours.
Just go through and like everything.
Yep, please do.
Like.
And Richie, again, we will have the INDYCAR. We have the INDYCAR kickoff for our Beat the Freaks this week. Richie, how do you think you did on Beat the Freaks this week, my friend?
You know, I think I did pretty damn great. And I'll tell you why. Because I was the only person in the Freak Nation to pick the winner. I picked Tyler Reddick.
Oh.
Okay.
As one of my three picks.
I was wondering if any of us picked him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked the winners. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of winning.
Okay.
However, Last year, Freak Nation, if you're a longtime listener of the Freak Nation, you'll remember I criticized Kyle Larson because he has yet to win out of Super Speedway. So I called him, at the time, I called him overrated. Flash forward a whole year, sucked in the Daytona 500, sucked again today, wrecked himself, tried to wreck Shane Van Gisbergen. I wish I could stand up and give a standing ovation to Shane Van Gisbergen, because that man got wrecked by Kyle Larson early in the race. Then he spun by himself earlier in the race and drove all the way back up to finish with the best ever finish for himself on an oval.
Yep.
And now he's 16th in points right now, headed to Dakota. My boy is on a roll. So I had the winner, took Kyle Larson. He sucked. Richie jinxed him. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think I won this week. I think I'm 2 for 2.
Man, that was harsh.
I think I'm 2 for 2.
Because I think the wheels have come off of my Busch, Bell, and Blaney.
Oof.
Oh.
Killer bees.
Yeah, I think I'm going to suck on
You're going to say bye-bye to those bees.
So listen, again, Ricky Rudd would have won against me.
Take Tyler Reddick next week.
True.
We talked about it. We said back in the first hour how good he is on road courses.
Yeah.
Go 3 for 3.
All right.
Even though we're doing IndyCar.
Oh, son of a bee.
Still might win, though.
All right, hey, you know what? I'm taking Shane Van Gisbergen in IndyCar. Let's go.
He could. He absolutely could. If anyone can, it's him.
Well, here are the results, Freak Nation, of Beat the Freaks. Bada bing. Oh, yeah.
Hey-o.
Oh, hey now.
Oh, how about that?
All right.
If you are watching us, you see the results. I did suck hind boobs.
Wow. Yeah, you did.
In fact, she ran out of boobs.
Ran out of boobs.
The
I'm clipping
animal.
that too.
Yeah. Richie with the win, 105. Put it back up, if you would. Put it
I
back
finished
up
second.
there.
I had a great race, but Kyle Larson once again screwed the pooch at a super speedway drafting track.
Listen.
And cost me the dub this week.
You said he was horrible. He had the best car in the entire field for those first 2 stages.
I don't
then
give a crap if he's
he
got
pulled
the
a Riley
best
Herbst.
car.
He
What
pulled
did
a Riley
he do?
Herbst. It was a
do?
bonehead move.
The spotter kept him, hey, stay high. You got cars in your bottom. I'll just turn left.
Hey,
what an
I
idiot.
can't dispute there. It was all his fault. He owned it.
That's your GOAT. That's your greatest of all time, Cody.
Oh.
Kyle
I'm
Larson.
staying quiet for a reason.
Get out of here.
Alex Palou called him the
moving out of
GOAT,
my
too.
freaking camera
you're
shot
right.
here. I'm fired up, man.
The ongoing GOAT called him the GOAT.
Exactly. It's high praise.
Goats, no goats.
Yes.
Goats, no goats.
Goats, no goats.
So this weekend, Freak Nation, it is the IndyCar Beat the Freaks, where you're going to have a chance to pick 3 drivers. If you beat us, you'll take home a set of General Tires, but that's if we pick you. All right, so all you freaking contest hounds, settle down, and true Freak Nation members that follow us, like us, and give us a little grief from time to time, be sure you become a part of the Freak Nation Beat the Freaks.
Kyle Larson, 21st in points right now. Points are supposed to matter more now. Mm-hmm. He's 21st in points. He's 83 points back of the leader.
Oh, well, okay. That's easier to make up when it's just 83 points.
It's only got...
Fortunately, it's a small sample size.
24 races left to make up for it.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't sound too harsh, but if now with this new point system, you really got to start looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
Where you are, coming into May, if you're 80 points behind and you're in a freaking championship ride or a perceived championship ride, holy smokes, trying to make that up ain't easy.
I forget who it was in Daytona, but I remember that when this point system was announced, fans were thinking, oh no, all the interviews are going to be, it was a great points day today. And we got one in Daytona. And then today it was Hocevar. He said something I should have documented it and quoted it specifically, but he said something along the lines of, hey, we finished high in the points. It was a good points day today. And I'm like, the first 2 races we already had it.
Is that the new, I had a top 20 car today?
Oh, very well.
Is that the new?
Yes.
Which drove us bananas?
Back in the day, right.
Why do you enter a freaking race? You know what? And they would even say it before the race would start. Oh, we got us a top 20 car today.
That's right. They did.
Dang it.
They
That's
would,
awful.
yeah.
You know
Pre-race.
what?
Hey, I'm feeling good. I got top 20 at least.
I'm feeling that I'm going to be 13 for 20 with 2 interceptions this afternoon before my Jets take on the Browns. What the hell
there
are
we
you
go.
doing? God, it's stupid. I feel like I'm going to go. Maybe a triple double. Still going to lose the game against the Lakers. Why do you talk like that, Freak Nation? We don't. But getting back to the whole Hocevar deal is, I think I'm past what we mentioned last week with Daytona. I think it was just Daytona when we said it's just not time for him to win Daytona, but I think it's time for him to win a race.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
So he can start to seal that deal of being the a-hole in the race car, right? Because you got to be a hell of a driver to earn that black stripe, black hat, right? To be in the a-hole.
Okay, yes. You're kind of comparing it to a Dale Earnhardt Sr.
No, I'm not. No, hell no.
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 Not
hate
Carson.
faxes.
Not Carson to Dale. I'm talking about in order to be the bad guy, you have to show that you're good in your talents. Yeah.
That was a salute to the old folks watching NASCAR. I'll get hate faxes.
Hate faxes. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And speaking of, on Facebook regarding the whole Natalie Decker, man, the number of times people call me old man, and I'd go look at these guys' profile. I'm going, the hell's going on here? 46-inch waist and a beard down to your knees, and you hadn't seen the light of freaking day there. Skipjack with that white beard of yours. Like, what are you talking about? Old man.
Let him play.
It was fun. That doesn't rile me up, especially one quick. How much time do we have? If you
minute.
Yeah, go follow us on Facebook, and there were a number of times with the whole Natalie Decker issue where their one go-to was her flaunting her bra, taking down her fire suit so you see her upper body. Belongs nowhere in NASCAR or racing, and all I would do would post that Carl Edwards picture with Carl Edwards and his fire suit down to his waist and his 8-pack and his freaking man boobs up there. It's like, and but I never got a response from those people. I never did. Once I just put that up there, never got it. So, all right, well, give us something next week there, NASCAR with Coda. The Truck Series race will give us something. Jimmy Johnson, crew chiefing for
Dario Franchitti.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for being a part of this big old thing. Be sure you subscribe, like every damn thing that we do on this planet. Later.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th Enjoy Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at WWTRaceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.